seems like, usually a first place club would be, at least around 500 on the road, and really did. Look at this. Look at this. Lester, his body language has not been good. He's very frustrated.
And Andy Fletcher's trying to get. I've never seen this. Have you?
No, and David's got a chance of being ejected here. Fletcher wants.
Ground ball. Alvarez coming home, and it's not in time. He's called safe, and the Braves win the game. Clint Hurdle is going to come out and argue the throw beat the runner, and the Braves win it. And some of the Pirates players being held back from the umpiring crew as we look at the final play. Scott fell down. Oh my goodness. He never got to the plate. Well, eventually he did, but it looked like McHenry got him with that swipe here in a couple of places. There and in the arm. And then his foot hit the plate. There on the leg. Didn't get him in the arm. Wow.
Did he just kick him out? He threw behind Utley. Did they just kick Syndergaard out?
That's the one.
That's unbelievable. Adam Hamari is the home plate umpire. He didn't even hit him.
I think a warning could be issued, but you can't toss a guy for that.
And now Collins is out. He couldn't care less, but Collins is going to get his money's worth. And Collins, in my opinion, is right here.
And you know what you're doing, which no one thinks about as an umpire at the time? You just made it worse.
Or should have been called this way. And this ball forward, so Jerko gets the third walkout by Bumgarner.
Bumgarner let out a yelp. Basking off of Joe West. So these two kind of been some stank eye going at each other all game long.
Well, Joe West is not going back behind the catcher. So what is he doing? He wants to throw him out or what?
He's not going to back away from confrontation. It's just
telling Adrian to get out of the way. Oh, no, oh boy, he's just been ejected. Kicked him out of the game. Come on. That is one of the strangest things I've seen. And now Jeff Bannister out. Well, now Bannister's been ejected. Once he was told, move back to the batting circle or get in the batting circle, he said, okay. I'll just move it over here.
Wow. It's 18-6. Jerry Davis is one of the senior umpires in the American League. He's in his 34th year.
Throws him out. Oh no! He throws him out of the ball game on a 3-1 pitch. Obviously no intent whatsoever. But because the warning was in place in the first inning, C.B. Buckner has just thrown Roberto Osuna out of the game. DeMarlo Hale, the acting manager, will also be ejected. But that's just not understanding the flow of the game.
Kid's 20 years old, right? Facing a guy, he's got to come in. He's not going to try and hit Adam Jones right there. It was ball 4.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play. Wow, did Chase Utley go in hard at second as the tying run scores. Tejada looked like a receiver coming over the middle, having his feet knocked out from under him by a defensive back. Check this out.
This was going to be a tough turn anyway. The ball behind second base, he was going to turn that way to make a throw. Utley got off on a great secondary lead, and he gets right there to break up the double play.
Didn't even start sliding till he was even with the bag. Mattingly's on the field because he might challenge to see if Tejada touched the base or not. Did his toe get on the bag?
There's a little space right there. I'm wondering, how do they treat Utley not touching second base?
Well, That'll be up to Terry Collins right now, who can say, look, I'd like to challenge as well, and say the runner never touched the bag.
Simmons, fly ball, shallow left. Back is Cosma. He'll take it. He'll call. Oh, it's going to drop. It falls. Miscommunication. And the bases are loaded, and Boggs can't believe it.
This crowd's been crazy all night. I wonder if it affected their communication.
They're calling it an infield fly rule. Wow. One umpire did. That's why Freddie Gonzalez is out. Well, this is a huge call here.
You cannot call that an infield fly.
No way.
It's too deep. He wasn't camped.
That ball went up. An infield fly rule was called immediately. This is a game-changing decision.
You know, this.
There it is. And Rendon is befuddled. And he's been thrown out of the game. Anthony Rendon has been ejected by Marty Foster. That was a quick trigger.